And that can only mean one thing. It's time for some softball. It's the home opener for the Cards, and they're playing host to in-state foe of Western Kentucky. Tops averaging .378 coming into this evening's game. Sent over to Daisy Hess at short. She'll get the first put out of the game. Finds the 3-4 gap. Vanessa Miller takes a knee, grabs the ball, gets it back in, and that'll be a single for Sharp. The delivery from Zabala is popped up into shallow left field. Paige Garrity makes the grab for the second out here in the top of the first. Also missing inside, and Sales finds herself aboard with the walk. They're saying she went. So that'll be a strikeout to end. And that misses inside. And speed is now on the base path for the Cards. Yeah, it's 4 for 4 on stolen bases on attempts so far this season. That'll bring your impact player, Joanna, that you mentioned earlier, Vanessa Miller, to the plate.
Cardinals.
Now it's Kylie Goff to the plate, sends this sky high. TJ Webster under that will make the grab. Another 1-2 delivery from Smith. Swung on, sent into right field. And that will drop off the glove of Addie Edgman. And the speedy Hess crosses the plate. And it's a Cards lead, 1-0 here in the bottom of the first.
And this is the way Louisville tends to score runs more often than not. Right place at the right time. You can see this ball floating. You watch all three defenders converging onto this. They're talking, they're pointing, turned around, just gets underneath a little bit from Edgman, and Daisy with 2 outs, ball in the air. Hey, you don't have to think about it.
Again, popped into the right side of the field. Making the grab will be Sharp. That'll do it. Louisville scratches one across the plate, moving into the second.
So, usually not called on hitters so much as slappers, but something to watch.
Sends this up first base. Riley Frizzell steps on the bag for the first out here at the top of the second. A swing and a miss. That'll be another strikeout for Alyssa Zabala, who into the count to Webster. Delivery is off speed and drilled into center field off the glove of Chelsea Mack. And again, showcasing the speed. Able to find herself an extra 60 feet.
Deep web.
3-1 the count. Allie Alexander moves to her right, able to get the put out at first base for the third out. The top, strand one, unable to...
Despite those roster moves, so she's got the Cardinals in a great place.
Paige Garrity sends this into left center field and over the head of Hage. Paige Garrity just next level this season. Outfield was playing shallow, as Joanna mentioned, and even shaded a little bit. You know, right on the money.
Right.
Just a lot deeper than...
For it. You don't even have to collect it, and it makes it hard, you know, to be able to know as a hitter what you can do. But when you have a skill set like a Garrity, a Miller, where you can run, you can hit stat line.
Paige Garrity's first stolen base of the season. DP Katie Thatcher drills this, and how about her fourth at-bat of the season? Katie Thatcher coming up big. Hello.
One of the new faces for Louisville. How exciting for her. Welcome home, Katie Thatcher. You know, your first home game, freshman year, very limited at bats so far, and here it is.
Just solid contact there. Sends this over the left center field fence. Her 4th at bat.
So quiet in the box, and I just love that about a hitter. You can see she stays stacked, right? You see her take so many pitches, has already worked this count 3-0, and that's going to be a key for all of Western's pitchers, but specifically Gardner, to work ahead. And when we go force, great opportunity for Chelsea because she can settle in there.
She lays the bunt down and almost makes it out. However, a great play to Daisy Hess, who pops this up to the right side. Under it again, Sophie Weber makes the grab in foul territory for out number 2 in the count. Swings on this. And a hard hit ball off the glove of Sharp. Allie Alexander getting the green light, crosses home, makes it a 4-0 ball game.
And for Western Kentucky, they have played a pretty good defense, but when the errors happen, they're at an untimely moments, and we saw that earlier. The first run of the game scores 2 out in 60-foot bases.
Vanessa Miller swipes an extra 60 feet. Joanna, I know that was something that you talked about.
Running as much, and I thought that her answer was, you know, really special. We'll get to it later.
Sanders with the put out over to first base, and that'll do it. Louisville puts 3 across the plate. It's
Ellie and Griffin Joyner as they, you know, continue setting up these hitters.
Page will find the gap there under the glove of Daisy Hess, and she is aboard. And another payoff pitch coming from Zabala. Swung on, and this time sent to the right side of the field. Playing the tag is Riley Frizzell. That's out number 1 here in the top of the 3rd. Runs in 5 games, Joanna, pretty impressive. And this is well struck, but into shallow center field. Chelsea Mackham like the grab, get the ball in. 2 outs for the Cards.
Go with that. So just as much a hitter's cat and mouse game as it is for the pitcher.
2-1 the count, in on hands. Daisy Hess gets the ground ball and gets the put out for out number 3. The top's strand 1. We're gonna head to the bottom of the 3rd. Cards up 4-0.
Into conference play,
yeah.
And you're going weekend after weekend against some of the best in the country.
The right center field, and that'll drop under the glove of Edgman. Frizzell finds herself aboard for the 2nd time.
Great job there by Richardson. Really put some heat into that one. We've seen this infield play pretty fast today. I thought with some of the rain that we got, it would, you know, might be a little slow, but
Sends this to TJ Webster, and she'll get the lead runner at 3rd. 1 out now for the Tops. Runners. Again, it's Richardson and Garrity on the base path for the Cards. And a little chopper up the middle. Gardner collects the ball, underhands it to first base. Still gets the out, though.
With 2 strikes, 2 outs, but 2 strikes really don't seem to bother her.
Swings on this line drive over Morgan Sharp, who makes the grab for the 3rd out. Louisville strands 2. They still lead heading into the 4th.
As well, helps you identify maybe the top of the zone or something else that you're looking for.
And for a 2nd time this evening, Drennan with a little check swing. That'll be another strikeout. 1-2 the count to Caitlin Kemp. Swing and a miss there from Kemp, and back-to-back strikeouts for Zabala. 2-2 the count. Sends this into center field. Under it, not moving much, is Chelsea Mack. Doesn't have to make a whole lot of effort to make that grab for the 3rd out. And a quick 3 outs for the Cards.
In a new home and be able to take things 1 pitch at a time, 1 at bat at a time. Great job there, just putting the ball in play. And, you know, had the ability to call some of her games last year as well. And it just didn't seem like she had the ability to get. What do we have happening, you know, with the infield? Because she will drop a bunt.
And Mack will be thrown out at second. Got a good jump, but a great throw.
This one hop from Drennan goes straight into the glove and being able to drop that ball right on top of the foot. And a great job, really, from Webster being
by Drennan. Daisy has 3-1, the count to her. Delivery from Gardner misses. Hess will get the free pass.
And that's their MO. It's who they are.
A fantastic play there by Morgan Sharp. Quick release there to get the lead runner, Daisy Hess, at second.
And, eventually found her way back.
A little chopper, and again, underhanding the ball over to first base is pitcher Katie Gardner. That'll do it. Louisville Strand. Webster lays the bunt down. Zavala able to field that ball, but Webster showcasing her speed. Able to beat out that throw. A fantastic bunt there by Webster. And another bunt. Zavala able to get that ball over to Alexander in time. Good job by Alexander to block that ball. Able to keep her foot on the bag, and that's
that they can take advantage of.
The 2-2 off speed over to the right-hand side. Allie Alexander will get the put out. Over to Frizzell. TJ Webster does advance to third base. That catches the outside part of the plate for a backwards K. Alyssa Zavala now with a handful of strikeouts and a single so far this evening. Drills this over the head of TJ Webster, and how about 3 for 3, Riley Frizzell? Finds the middle, TJ Webster able to collect that ball just in time, and how about a double play?
By able to collect it coming up the middle. You thought at first it was you're gonna find the way into the Gardner's hand, and then Webster gets that custom built double play, the easiest way to turn it, and all of a sudden it's a quick flip of the outs, 2 away.
Comes to the inside corner, jams Paige Garrity, but with the underhand flip, Paige Garrity will be safe at first.
Of a doubt left.
Even though Taylor Roby just laughed at you on this broadcast,
Yeah,
guaranteed.
yeah, she laughs at me a lot, but and anybody that pitched against Taylor Roby.
All right, well, playing hosts again. We'll round robin play at the WKU softball. Pushing the count full to Sales. Turns on this, up the third base line. Sails that ball over the head of Frizzell. Went out of play, so Sales will go ahead and get the extra base. So now Sales on board with that throwing error from Bailey Richardson. Sent up the middle. Campbell with the green light, and she will cross home. It's a 4-1 ball game as Drennan gets a single and an RBI.
Yeah, great job from Drennan and being able to stick in this at bat. You know, she had the number earlier, Zavala had, but Drennan sticking with this one. It was a good pitch to hit. A little surprised to see the cut. Not letting that ball come through. Drennan not really a threat on the bases. I'm not sure she would have advanced.
One out for the Cards. A swing and a miss. And that will back to the plate. 0 for 2 this evening. And a diving Alexander into shallow center field makes a heck of a grab for the Cards and fires up her defense.
I don't think there was any doubt at all that she was going to.
Swings on this into left field. Under it is Katie Schmidt, who makes the grab for the first out here in the bottom of the 6th.
Yeah, that'd be great. They bring it back with them.
Little chopper, TJ Webster makes the play over to first base, but Sophie Weber not able to keep that ball in
to their offense.
Well, it is full count now to Daisy Hess. She finds the 5-6 gap. Chelsea Mack will hold up at second base, and Daisy Hess with her first hit of tonight's game.
Yeah, great job there starting the runner. Gives you a little bit
for the Cards. A swing and a miss there from Miller. That's Gardner's second strikeout of the game.
Yeah, Gardner worked this at bat really.
1-0 the count. Popped over to the right-hand side. Sophie Weber will make that grab in foul territory. This payoff pitch drilled over the glove of Richardson. A great at-bat there. 1-2, back up to Zabala. She goes for the lead runner. Daisy Hess with some good agility to stay out of the way of TJ Webster.
Try to roll 2 ground balls here and get yourselves out of this game.
1-1 the count. Ball is turned on, going for the lead runner, trying to get the double play was Frizzell. She gets the lead runner. 538 average. Another ground ball over to Allie Alexander. Gets the 3rd out, and that'll do it. Joanna, a good outing. I mean, Alyssa Zabala lights out this evening.
Yeah, Western Kentucky came into this game averaging 2 strikeouts a game offensively, and Zabala finished off with 6. And so that's a tremendous props to her that she's able to do that against a team who just doesn't strike out much. You know, for the rest of the Louisville squad, they had a great time on the base paths, continuing to push runners across, and defensively, didn't get to talk about her a lot, but Allie Alexander continues to anchor that infield that's going to be new and have some different looks to it. She's not a verbal leader, but she's really rising to the occasion. I think a lot of things to be excited about for this Louisville team as they head back to Florida.